Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The Champions League has begun. This is the first Stay United Watchalong of the 23-24 campaign for Manchester United. And what a game to begin it on. Shout out to Manj in the chat already, saying, are you sure you want to do this Watchalong? Have a good stream. And then saying, hey Jude, we got some other Champions League games that we will be keeping tabs on. We will be keeping tabs on some of these other Champions League games as well. I know Arsenal will be playing. We can have a look at some of those other fixtures as well. But let's focus on this one. Shout out to Super Nick in the chat as well. Oh, wow. So Bellingham scored added time winner for Real Madrid. They won 1-0 against Union Berlin in Group C. Already in the early Champions League game, Jude Bellingham just keeps on turning up and coming up clutch for Real Madrid. But we've got to focus on this game. Bayern Munich versus Manchester United at the Allianz Arena. We all know how much of a shaky start Erik ten Hag and this Manchester United squad have had so far in this campaign. One of the worst starts they've had in 30 odd years. And it can't continue here, surely. But it is a tough task. And we can get into that right now. Just speaking about some of this stuff. This is the 12th meeting between Manchester United and Bayern Munich in the Champions League. And Bayern have never lost against us at home. Shout out to Coach's Corner in the cut. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. The last meeting, of course, being in the 2013-14 season. That spectacular Patrice Evra goal from outside the area. Cancelled out by Mario Mandzukic, Thomas Muller, and the brilliant Arjen Robben. What a team that was for Bayern Munich, by the way. What a team that was. Bayern Munich are unbeaten in the last 34 UCL group stage games, winning the last 13 in a row. And then you start to find out how much of a tough task that is. And then when you put in all of the context into what we're watching right now, I mean, team news. Guys that are missing currently for Manchester United. Tyrell Malacia, he's been gone for so damn long. So damn long. I don't even know what's wrong with him. We haven't got an update about Tyrell Malacia in quite a while. Amad Diallo and Kobbie Mainoo both were gone in pre-season and are not quite there yet. I know a couple guys have started working on the training field but aren't quite ready. Kobbie Mainoo, we saw pictures of him in training but not quite ready yet. Of course, Mason Mount injured. Luke Shaw injured. Aaron Wan-Bissaka hamstring injury. Just got injured again. Jadon Sancho suspended, training with on the youth facilities, and Anthony off in special leave. We all know about that situation. So a whole load of injuries and missing faces for Manchester United tonight. And we can speak about our lineup real quick right here, right now. So, let me go through the comments real quick. Hey, CM run through Bayern's home record saying, man. And shout out to Super Nick as well. Say, please remember to join the family, subscribe, drop a like, and share with your friends and frenemies. As always, ladies and gents. Malacia playing FIFA on Twitch. That's wild. That. Send me the link, friends. Send me the link. But let's go through this lineup real quick for Manchester United, yeah? In goal, Andre Onana. Shout out to my guy, Readers. Happy birthday to man like Readers United. Run it up. Show some love on his stream as well on YouTube. Readers_United on YouTube. Showing some birthday love, ladies and gents. Yeah, let's get some score predictions in the comments, ladies and gents. Man saying score prediction is 4-1 Bayern. I know there are a lot of Man United fans not optimistic about this one. We are just over 10 minutes from kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. So Andre Onana in goal. The defense consisting of Victor Lindelof, Lisandro Martinez, Diogo Dalot, and Sergio Reguilon. In the midfield, we've got the likes of Casemiro, 5-time Champions League winner. Don't we forget it. I also forgot to put Rafael Varane, who's missing as well. Can't forget about him. But anyway, Casemiro, Christian Eriksen, Bruno Fernandes. Come on. And then we've got on the wing, Marcus Rashford out on the left. And Facundo Pellistri. A lot of people have been hoping that Facundo could get his opportunity. And what a game. What a game to come into. Facundo Pellistri on the right-hand side with Rasmus Højlund coming in through the middle, hoping to score the goals, hoping to be supplied with the service. Let's see what happens tonight, ladies and gents. Match reaction after you're free. Hey, listen, I'll be there. We'll see. Maybe CTC will turn up again. I don't know about that guy, Brett. Shout out to my night readers. Come on, come on, come on. Make sure you go and show some love on his stream as well. Realist United. You can have multiple tabs open if you're on the PC, if you're on your tablet, your phone, whatever. Come on. Of course, this is a Group A fixture. First Group A fixture of the Champions League, which consists of Bayern Munich, of course, us, FC Copenhagen from Denmark, and Galatasaray, Turkey's very own Galatasaray in the Super League. Officiating team for today, referee is Glenn Nyberg from Sweden. Assistant referees, Marbod Begi and Andreas Soderqvist from Sweden. Video assistant referee is Paul van Boekel from the Netherlands. Assistant video assistant referee, Alejandro Hernandez from Spain. And fourth official, Adam Ladebæk from Sweden. And for Bayern Munich, speaking about team news as well, Manuel Neuer, he has a slight injury. So let me actually get up Bayern Munich's lineup so you guys can see it. Bayern Munich. Get the English one out real quick. We all know Harry Kane will be started, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. So yeah, as I said, Manuel Neuer injured, out. And I believe Rafael Guerreiro is injured as well for Bayern Munich right now. Tomo Hülsmann injured. Joshua Kimmich was doubtful for the game, but he is starting. And Thomas Tuchel, I did put him on the out list because he's got a touchline ban existing from last season's Champions League loss against Manchester City. So yes, Thomas Tuchel will be serving a touchline ban. Man saying, CM, I heard your keyboard number doesn't go past 4. Listen, yeah, big man, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Show some love to the noisiest keyboard in the end. Listen, it's cold, man. It's cold. The aesthetics, ASMR, all them things there. But man, don't do the NPC business. Fight for that, man, don't do it, fam. Get your money, though. Get your money. But we can go over to this Bayern Munich lineup. We got Ulrich in goal. Deo Upamecano, French centre-back. A lot of guys kind of not feeling Deo Upamecano. He was a highly regarded young player back in the days. We got Kim Min-jae. Could have been a Manchester United player, but it was Bayern Munich who paid the fee and received the services, obtained the services of the South Korean. We got Joshua Kimmich, Serge Gnabry, Leon Goretzka, Harry Kane, of course, the number 9, the man himself, who has scored 4 times already this season, I believe, in a Bayern Munich shirt. Leroy Sané, former Manchester City player, really doing well there in a Bayern Munich shirt. Also, Alphonso Davies, the Canadian, the pacey Canadian left back. We've got Lima and Jamel Musiala, a talented midfielder there for Germany. Let me run some bants on what could be a mad night, changing the controls. Hey, listen, it could be a mad night. It could be a mad night indeed. The optimism. Let's see. Let's get some optimism scores in the chat, ladies and gents, right? From 1 to 10. 1 lowest, 10 highest. How optimistic are you about this game in the chat, ladies and gentlemen? And if you see me kind of looking down, it's because I've got all my paperwork here prepared for a little bit of some commentary, all of that good stuff. So don't think I'm ignoring you guys. I'm not ignoring. I'm just looking at my paperwork to make sure I'm getting everything 100% correct. So I'm putting some stuff back and forth, all of that stuff there. So it's good to be prepared. They're showing the 1999 Champions League final. That wonderful comeback that completed the treble for Manchester United. Ladies and gentlemen, what a thing that was. Is there a number before 0 saying, man, hey, you could put 0 if you wanted to. You could put minus. You could put minus if you really needed to. Smash the like, people. Show CM some love. And same to Man Like Readers, man. Appreciate it, bro. Big up yourself. Hope you enjoy. I hope you will enjoy the game. And big up to you on the watch along settings as well. Readers is going ham this season. Streams on deck. He's going to have a match reaction stream over on his channel as well. So make sure you go over there. And you might see some people. Let's see, we're 5 minutes away from kickoff. We gotta sit back when the players come out and listen to this Champions League anthem. Because sometimes you don't know how long you're going to hear that for. Especially as a Manchester United fan these days. As the players are waiting in the tunnel. Let's see. At the beautiful Allianz Arena. Munich. We're wearing the green. The green today. Green and gold until the club is sold. Subscribe to CM20 Moon. Shout out to Manj, bro. Shout out to Manj. Mocking my guy CTC. But I'll let it slide. He might not. He might not. Who knows? He might not. We got the feds today, bro. I'm just a deputy. I'll be back at halftime saying, man, big up yourself. Thank you for coming through to the stream on the initial stages as the players are making their way out to the tunnel. Champions League football back for now. Manchester United, a team that many feel should be in the competition every single year, but that just hasn't been the case. Hasn't been the case at all. For Bayern, this is their 16th consecutive Champions League season. Listen to the music. Butterflies, Super Nick, butterflies. Goosebumps. Yes, sir. Come on. Come on. Champions League football. You know what, actually? Is my mic too loud, ladies and gentlemen? Or is it okay? Because I think I'm going to turn it down just ever so slightly because I see it peaking in OBS. I'm going to turn it down now so it should be a little better. I just see it peaking in OBS. I don't want it to be too loud. Man, like vibes, Zenio in the cut. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. I appreciate you coming by each and every time. Or was it fine before, Super Nick? Or is it cool now? Man, like vibes, how you doing, bro? You looking forward to the game? Champions League football day up. Pandal on. Joshua Kimmich today captaining Bayern Munich. Bruno Fernandes on the other side captaining Manchester United. They're in the middle shaking hands with the officiating team for today. A mix of Sweden, Netherlands and Spain. It's cool. Say no more, Super Nick. Thank you very much. I believe Bayern Munich will be kicking off by my wonderful lip reading skills. They're just showing the lineups now. Of course, you'll be seeing it over here on the screen, alternating with the United twins over here on this channel. Check mine and Cappy's reaction to the game in a couple of days' time. Check me out on Twitch, CM22ENT, the second channel as well, where we do wrestling and basketball chedathons. Went with a 3-1 Bayern, but think Højlund will get a goal. Listen, that will be a positive. That will be a positive vibes. Like I said earlier, Bayern Munich have never lost against Manchester United in the Champions League when they are at home. Could that change today? We will have to find out. A minute silence for the tragedies in Morocco and Libya. Minute silence just concluded, ladies and gentlemen. And the game will be starting off shortly. I'm just making sure I got my document ready for the notes as well. Bruno barking some orders early on, trying to get everybody started. Andre Onana walking back to the goal. He elegantly described to a reporter that this is a team game, and even though he has conceded many and they may have not all been his fault as the game has started, we are all responsible. Along the lines, well spoken there by Andre Onana. I might find the little snippet and play it to you guys at halftime if you haven't shown it here. Bayern Munich in possession. Sergio Reguilon had a promising debut there for Manchester United in the previous performance. Of course, being a loss against Brighton, of course, but some promising moments for Sergio Reguilon. Super Nick saying Baldy to pull off a shot. Let's see Tuchel's influence in the stands here. Alphonso Davies plays it back to Kim Min-jae. Now Leon Goretzka thought he scored the winner in their previous league game. And what an exciting one it was, by the way. In their previous league game against Bayer Leverkusen, it finished 2-2. It was an excellent game for the neutral. It was the first time Bayern Munich dropped points in the Bundesliga all season. Of course, they lost the DFL Super Cup final to RB Leipzig 3-0. It was a convincing performance against Thomas Tuchel's side. Here's Victor Lindelof. Stay calm, Bruno saying Super Nick. Diogo Dalot playing it long here. Rasmus Højlund misses the header that time, but has definitely been a presence so far for Manchester United up front. A different kind of element in comparison to the likes of Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial. You could potentially say even Wout Weghorst, who isn't as mobile as the Danish international. A good ball to Leroy Sané now, taking it a little wide and winning his team a corner kick. Lima with a really good ball over the top. Lissandro was running back and he ends up getting a little bit of contact to get it out of play. Corner kick to Bayern Munich. Harry Kane in the box, ball in. It was low and it was towards the front post, and I think that would be a goal kick to Manchester United. Probably looking for the flick on there, but the execution wasn't 10-10. Erik ten Hag speaking to Mitchell van der Gaag before getting out of his seat and observing the game. Of course, Steve McLaren also next to him on the bench. His two assistant managers. Andre Onana now outside the area. Looking for it. Long ball towards Bruno Fernandes. Won by Kim Min-jae, but Region will head it towards the captain now for Manchester United. Marcus Rashford picks it up on the left-hand side. Taking on Lima. Good challenge. Throw in Manchester United. Region looking to throw the ball in. Number 15 for Manchester United. This season on loan from Tottenham Hotspur. Fell out of favour there. And is looking for something new where United are in a crisis. Here's Eriksen. Ball in! Eriksen saved! My goodness! What an opportunity for Manchester United. Somehow the ball doesn't get into the net. Wow. So Eriksen, ball in, deflected off Upamecano and Pellistri. Alphonso Davies just puts off Pellistri. It could have arguably have been a foul, maybe, because it doesn't look like he got any contact with the ball, but there will be no checks, and the Eriksen follow-up shot was saved by Ulrich. Here's the low from the corner kick, and that will go out. Bayern Munich ball. But an early opportunity for Manchester United, showcasing the defensive frailties of this Bayern Munich side. They can be got at. Here's Kim Min-jae. Excellent season last year in Serie A for the champions Napoli. Let me make some notes. I gotta remember to make some damn notes. No, another corner kick now for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes will be taking this one. The likes of Rasmus Højlund. Lisandro. Marcus Rashford outside of the area. Ball in now, headed away by Goretzka. And a foul called there by the official. ASMR keyboard is our friend. Come on, Super Nick. That's what we've got to see. It looks like Lisandro there fouling Joshua Kimmich. To everybody in the chat, what do you think about this current Bayern Munich side as Alphonso Davies gave the ball away, Rashford goes down and Bayern have it back? But what do you think about this current Bayern Munich side under Thomas Tuchel? There's been rumblings from the hierarchy, of course, about the future of him being the Bayern Munich coach. It hasn't been the smoothest period. Even though they were able to win the Bundesliga title on the final day, some say it should have been Borussia Dortmund's, but they weren't able to get it done, unfortunately. Here's Leroy Sané almost running away from the ball. And they called a very, very late offside there on Leroy Sané. Yeah, they just let the play conclude, and Sergio Region was not happy with that one. United full of energy, Bayern looking defensively frail, saying Super Nick, and I could agree with her 100%. You know, we've watched some games of Bayern Munich this season. And even before, I put out a tweet a few days ago, even before the Brighton game, to be fair, where I was saying I'm excited for this, because if Manchester United can bring their attacking boots and stay somewhat defensively sound, it could be a positive game and a really good opportunity to showcase the best of Manchester United, which we probably haven't seen so far this season. And of course, with many injuries out, you can understand why. And other issues as well. I will say that. Here's Victor Lindelof. Manchester United getting some early possession. Region driving forward, giving it to Marcus Rashford and looking for the 1-2. Receives it back. Ball in, bounced off Upamecano for a corner kick. positive start for Man United so far. Region has pace. That side is open for exploitation, saying Super Nick. And 100% so far, that left-hand side. Region and Rashford look like they've struck up an early partnership. Eriksson, ball into the area, punched out by Ulreich. Here's Bruno Fernandes on the right-hand side, giving the ball away. One back by Alphonso Davies. And now here's Musiala. Just talented on the ball. It's like there's glue on his boots when it comes to dribbling the football. And it was a poor pass by Harry Kane towards Leroy Sané. Onana. Just looking for somebody to find. Bayern want everything on the right, saying Super Nick, and that's a really good observation there. When you look at the threat of Leroy Sané, they've got some really threatening wingers. I mean, Serge Gnabry, once he gets into the game as well, you can't look beyond that side also. And that will be an interesting duel with Diogo Dalot. Got the likes of Kingsley Coman, potentially off the bench. Jamal Musiala in central areas. He could cause Manchester United a lot of problems. And let's not just speak about Harry Kane. And his threat inside the area, outside of the area. His ability to drop deep like he is now. He's almost at the centre circle in the pitch. Looking to receive the ball and bring others into play. Ulrich receiving the ball by and trying to play out of the back with Upamecano. Now Lema at right back. Leroy Sané and Musiala not on the same wavelength. Manchester United have back possession, but Dalot not able to win it back, and United get it again. Here's Fernandes trying to play in Pelistri, but really good defending there by Alphonso Davies, and he wins Bayern Munich a free kick. Positionally, we are doing better. Super Nick, I would say positionally, on ball, I think to start the game, we've been really decent away from home. The players are looking sharp. They're looking up for it. As you should. Champions League game. We just have to be careful. As United get a free kick now. Region went down holding his face. He looks like he'll be all right. We just need to stay switched on because like how many have described it against Brighton, lapses of concentration defensively, which are usually the things that let down this Manchester United squad, and that just cannot happen tonight or any other Champions League fixture, any other Premier League, any other fixture in general. This is Bayern Munich's 283rd Champions League match overall. Second most all-time behind Real Madrid's 304 before tonight's game, of course. They have become a perennial Champions League team. Last season reaching the quarterfinals before being knocked out eventually by the champions of Europe, Manchester City. Sané wins a foul deep in Bayern Munich's half. Region giving away the free kick that time. Here's Goretzka. Back to Ulrich from Kim Min-jae, who receives the ball back down from his goalkeeper. Rasmus Højlund and Marcus Rashford, you can see almost going up in a 2 at times when they're pressing. that you can see is more of a 4-2-3-1 formation with Bruno in that cam position. You got the two wingers and the striker up front. Christian Eriksen, the more advanced of the two midfielders, next to Casemiro, of course, who hasn't started the season as well as he ended last, should you say, defensively. Just overall game hasn't looked as sharp. You could say the same about Lisandro Martinez. Many players on the team just haven't looked themselves so far this season in a Manchester United shirt, and that has come to the disappointment of many fans, and I'm sure of Erik ten Hag. Not the greatest of pre-seasons to prepare. A lot of games playing, not a lot of rest for many teams around Europe who are competing in all of these competitions. A lot of loose passing from Bayern. Yes, definitely, Super Nick. I mean, Manchester United have been a little better in that regard. Upamecano fouling Sergio Reguilon. The Frenchman is not happy at all, for he used his strength fairly, but the referee did not believe so. And a decent looking free kick on the left hand side. Referee blows the whistle. Bruno Fernandes to put the ball inside a dangerous area and head it away. Good defensive duties there by Harry Kane, as Bayern Munich are looking to press and push Manchester United backwards all the way to Andre Onana, who play the ball forward towards the captain. Excellent touch now, Marcus Rashford. A bit of a loose touch by him, and Upamecano was able to get a challenge in and regain the ball for a goal kick. Nice passage of play to Reguilon. Upamecano looking at booking, saying Super Nick. Definitely slightly clumsy in that scenario. Onana kicks to the left. Perfect. Here's Lima now. Rashford chasing. And in the end, he plays the ball back to Manchester United's number 24 in goal. Assistant coach Slotolo for Bayern Munich. Of course, they've implemented, it seems like they've implemented this rule in Europe as well, when you can, well, to be honest, the assistant manager, they've only done it in the Prem. Thomas Tuchel's out there somewhere, maybe on a little phone, a little walkie-talkie, who knows. Diogo Dalot now driving forward for United, running out of space, but playing it back to Casemiro. First time. Nice one-touch football here by Manchester United. Marcus Rashford driving past Lima. Brilliant. Chops it. Low cross in, and Ulrich will catch that one just a little too close to the goalkeeper there with a low cross by Marcus Rashford. Potentially looking for somebody to be at the near post, but nobody was there. Rasmus Højlund was central. Pedestrian at the back post. Third man run attempts. Saying Super Nick, nice. And I think early on, you can take a lot of encouragement from this Manchester United performance so far, showing that they're not just here to sit back and take advantage of Bayern Munich's frailties defensively on the counter. They are looking to create for their own. It will just be about how they can keep this up for the remainder of the 90 minutes now, with almost 20 gone. We are finding the pockets and passing quickly, which is very pleasant surprise as a Manchester United fan, both of us, Super Nick, and everybody else in the chat. We're looking really sharp in possession. Commentators curses Reguilon gives it away. Thought he was fouled. The ball was going towards Gnabry, but cut out by Delo. Now Bruno might have to pick it up as Gnabry is quickly in pursuit, playing it through to Rasmus Højlund, but it goes back to the goalkeeper, Ulrich. Rasmus kind of gave up on that one there. Not accurate as he wanted it to be. Possession looking sharp. Not just sitting back. Looking to create. Kimmich with a clip ball towards Lima. They're playing it back now to Upper Meccano. Kim Min-jae. Musiala bouncing it back. Oh, nice little hesitation there by Alphonso Davies, but he ends up losing the ball, and Rasmus Højlund, oh, poor pass there. Harry Kane picks it up. Looking to drive past Eriksen and play into Musiala. He's a little wide. And his shot was blocked. Corner kick Bayern. Good defending there by Victor Lindelof. The angle was a little tight. Harry Kane forced him a little wide. Probably had to play the pass there. But Musiala wins his team a corner kick nonetheless. Now Sane. A little deeper now. Just tipped away by Andre Onana. It was a better delivery this time by Leroy Sané to have another opportunity on the opposite end. Now with Kimmich central again and caught by the Cameroonian international. Of course, Andre Onana. A lot said about his return to the national side with AFCON taking place in January 2024. I'm sure a lot of my guys, including myself, will be covering that tournament. Always entertaining. And, you know, a lot needs to be said about the appreciation that a lot of people, a lot of these media companies show towards AFCON in general when the tournament does come around. Delo playing it inside, giving the ball away now. Just a little sloppy here for Manchester United in the last couple of minutes. A few loose passes. Don't want to drop the standards of what has been a really good start. And now here's Serge Gnabry, played through. Lisandro defending well and just getting it away. A very scary moment there for Manchester United defensively. Serge Gnabry was allowed to just run through. It was a nice pass. The danger averted for now. Here's Reguilon. Bayern Munich fans have been loud for all 22 minutes. What an atmosphere that is as Goretzka wins a free kick here. Reader saying, what's up with our passing? I'm not going to lie, bro. In the last few minutes, our passing has been really sloppy. And that's my concern. Manchester United just dropping in standards and in quality in these last couple of minutes. Hopefully we can clean that up. But if we're going to be doing that for the remainder of this first half, we're going to allow Bayern Munich to create those opportunities like we've just seen. Delo moving like a nuclear. Didn't need to, that goal to go in. Saying Super Nick. Blessings to everybody inside. Once again, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and share to your friends and frenemies. Join the 22s. Super Nick saying it started well. I think that the Bayern have passed the assessment phase and are going up a gear now. Very good point once again by Super Nick. Probably just warming into the game. And I have to say, I'm not sure if they probably expected Manchester United to come out at the level that we had thus far. Similar to what Roberto De Zerbi said in the post-match press conference when Erik ten Hag tried something different. Upamecano getting slightly lucky there. Wasn't a great touch. He's kind of giving Lema some choice words. And Kim Min-jae now, his centre-back partner. Thomas Tuchel seemed absolutely delighted to get his man in pre-season. Alphonso Davies offside that time, a little poor positional-wise for Bayern that time. He was already on his bike. Meanwhile, Pedestri was ahead of him. So much being spoken about Manchester United's start to the season. 3 defeats in their first 5 league games for the first time since 1989-1990 under Sir Alex Ferguson. Well, if they lose tonight's game, they would have lost 4 of their opening 6 competitive matches for the first time since 1986-87 under Ron Atkinson. That same season, he was sacked after 17 games for the great Sir Alex Ferguson. And the rest was history. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Rashford trying to scoop it to Eriksen, but now Leroy Sané has an opportunity to drive centrally. Kind of held onto the ball for too long there, Leroy Sané, but Bayern still have possession. Bayern Munich. If you know, you know. I hear you read this. They are stepping it up ever so slightly, getting a bit of possession now in the game, where at the start it was slightly frantic. Here's Lima now, a lot of space on that right side. In the area, ball in, and headed away by Casemiro. But a little too easy there for Lema just to get beyond. Marcus Rashford was on his bike when he realised, a little too late. Here's Upamecano. Leroy Sané. Goretzka. I need some water, bruv. Let me get it on my table real quick. Dang. Upamecano. A little slip there by Rasmus Højlund. Goretzka again. Now Upamecano, Binders getting a bit of possession in Manchester United's half. Apologies for that if you heard it. Here's Alphonso Davies. Using his pace, getting by a few Manchester United players and receiving it back in the central area. Good block there by Lisandro Martinez to prevent the through ball to Harry Kane. Here's Leroy Sané. Driving inside over to Harry Kane. Back to Sané. No! Oh no! Oh no! It squirms under Andre Onana. And unfortunately for Manchester United, Bayern Munich take the lead. Leroy Sané with the goal. And Onana just frustrated with himself on the ground. Bayern's number 10. Cue the music. Just assist Harry Kane. And of course, we do know Andre Onana should do better there. Should do much better. Oh, man. It is unfortunate. Extremely unfortunate there for Manchester United. Jubilation for the Bayern Munich crowd who haven't had it easy in the first half an hour, but somehow find themselves 1-0 up at home in the Allianz Arena and makes Manchester United's job that much tougher away from home. Super Nick saying, no, I saw that coming. Oh, it's not looking good, Reedus. It's not looking good, Rev. I don't want to bring up those allegations. Oh, man. Oh. Here's Lisandro Martinez. A big Champions League night. And Manchester United will have to bounce back once again. You can see he's a very visually frustrated. Cue the music. We need the sound, saying Super Nick. I'm telling you. It'll be next stream. Ten Hag trying to will up and energize his troops again. He's actually was standing outside of his touchline. Here's Sane, the goal scorer. Oh, change score. Shout out. Thank you, Reedus. Lord have mercy. That's how you know I'm rusty, bro. That's how you know I'm rusty. Sane. Hella rusty, bro. Here's Kim Min Jae. Man like Drizzy, fam, he's already coming through, atting me and rolling on Twitter. Pros Only Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go and show some love to Pros Only Sports as well. We'll be doing basketball streams once the NBA season starts ramping up once again in October. It's Kim Min Jae. Man saying, all I'm saying is some people were too quick to get rid of Dave. They can hold that. It's a conversation a lot of people don't want to have, man. But we are in the present right now. We are living in the present. Is Joshua Kimmich now winning the ball back? Some shaky moments for Manchester United. They must remain fighting. Bayern Munich keeping up their record of scoring in now 41 consecutive home games at this stage of the Champions League. Here's Musiala driving forward. Gnabry 2-0. Serge Gnabry for Bayern Munich. The trademark celebration and trouble for Erik ten Hag's team. My goodness. Well, let's have a look at Musiala again. Just driving, getting the best of the low. A little bit of luck there, but it doesn't matter. Superb run and a superb finish right in the corner. Onana had no chance there. And the home side have a 2-0 lead. My goodness me. Really saying we stink. Mus a problem, saying Super Nick. Speaking about Musiala. I was never involved in the hype, saying man saying what a goal. Yo, CM, you want to have technical difficulties. End the stream. End the stream. Oh, man. And it was such a promising start from Manchester United. Now 2-0 down. A tough task at the Allianz. Super Nick saying keep away from the right-hand side. Dalot under pressure. I mean, what a run by Jamal Musiala. On the world stage, yeah, many people would have seen those runs for Germany, even though they didn't have a great World Cup. Here's Marcus Rashford now on the left-hand side, playing it back to Sergio Reguilon. Casemiro playing it to Reguilon. Good opportunity! Saved! And... oh... just flashed across the area. Højlund Pedestri couldn't get to the ball. A nice piece of play there. And no deflections or anything. It will be a Bayern Munich goal kick. Oh me, oh my. The two wingers scoring for Bayern Munich tonight. Assist from Musiala and Harry Kane. Man saying, see, it's the common theme. Like against Brighton, start well first 20 minutes, then capitulate. And you know what, Manja, you're not incorrect there. You are not incorrect there at all. For Manchester United, we do talk about a lot of the time. Promising start. And then those habits started to creep in again. Sloppy passes in possession. Lapses in concentration defensively. What's a mistake? No. Free kick there by Bruno Fernandes, headed out by Upamecano momentarily. Reguilon playing it back to Dalot now, and Bayern can just get the press on. Casemiro forward. Pedestri. Nice little ball forward there, first time from the Brazilian. Here's Bruno Fernandes and a long-range, wild strike. Absolutely wild strike, and he didn't have to do it there, Bruno. Didn't have to do it. United have a massive job on their hands now. Super Nick, hard is they are unable to assess the pitch and capitalize on weaknesses, a running theme. Manj also saying, mentioned what I just said during your match reaction. 100%. It is a running theme with Manchester United. The low ball in the area, Højlund! And it goes out for a goal kick. It was a half chance, a decent opportunity there for the 20-year-old. Did I say Højlund? Højlund. I do get the two names mixed up. I blame the bloody media, bruv. They kept on doing these damn comparisons. No. I'll take accountability for that one. I don't even know if I said it. My mind's just at 100 miles per hour, bruv. Can't believe what I've seen, Jeff. Nah, I can believe it. You know, some will say, you know, I'll cover this at halftime. I'll cover it at halftime. Here's Upamecano. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you do want to have your say, at halftime, be sure to join the community Discord. Link in the description. Here is Goretzka. Kim Min-jae. Approaching the 39th minute of the game now. Bayern Munich with a 2-0 lead, but it hasn't all been all Bayern. Unfortunately, mistakes costing Manchester United when they just didn't need it to be that case tonight. Alphonso Davies. Ulrich playing it to Lima. Poor ball though, out for a throw into Manchester United. Region. Now Victor Lindelof, Swedish international, receiving the ball back from Christian Eriksen. Say no more, man. See you there. Facundo Pedistri, of course, an international player for Uruguay. Hasn't had a lot of opportunity under Erik ten Hag at Manchester United. A lot of fans calling for him to get a chance as a little different dynamic in that right wing position for Manchester United, especially with the absentees of Anthony, Jadon Sancho, Amad Diallo injured as well. Had a really good season for Sunderland on loan last season, Amad Diallo. Hoping to potentially kick on and have some opportunities in this Manchester United squad, maybe. Super Nick said, give this team 20 minutes before making an assessment. Kiss my teeth. Marcus Rashford not able to get the ball there. Bayern Munich throw. You can see a replay. Erik ten Hag just face palm. Shaking head from Casemiro. Frustration from Rasmus Højlund. Reader saying, long night indeed. I can only imagine how you're feeling, bro. Make sure to check out man like Readers United on his watch along and send him a happy birthday as well. It's not looking good, bruv. Not looking good for now. Oh, man. Upper Beccano. Playing it to Leroy Sané. Musiala. Sorry, Leon Goretzka. Sorry, now Kimmich picking it up. Alphonso Davies. Gnabry. Driving inside now. Musiala. Trying to play it back. And now Goretzka shot blocked. Facundo trying to come away with it, but Davies will get it back now. Playing it to Gnabry. A bit of space on the left. Dragging it back and cleared away by Manchester United once again. They're going to have to concentrate defensively now with 4 minutes remaining in the first half here. What you don't want it to do is get out of control here for the Red Devils. Harry Kane misplacing a pass, trying to play in Leroy Sané. Defense are not holding shape, saying Supernik. You can see Bayern Munich are having it all their own way right now. A poor pass out by Onana this time. Manchester United's confidence has absolutely dipped. Nosedived. Here's Marcus Rashford trying to chase a ball forward. Upper Meccano will get there and see it out for a goal kick. Excellent defending. You can almost see heads down already, which is not a good sign if you're a Manchester United fan. Of course, Manchester United taking on Burnley at Turf Moor on Saturday at 8 p.m. Another test for Erik ten Hag's men. Try to get back to winning ways in the Premier League. At this moment of time, it looks like they are working their way towards a loss if this squad is not able to turn it around quickly with the time left. I believe as well that one thing that we won't be seeing in the Champions League is the long added time implemented in the Premier League. What we've seen originated in the World Cup, of course. That especially in most scenarios would see teams playing 100 minutes of football. Here's Musiala holding it up well inside the area. Receives it back from Sane and just bounces it back to the number 10. Leon Goretzka. Bayern Munich just controlling possession right now. Slowing down the game, understanding they have a 2-0 lead. Shifting the ball from left to right, right to left. Davies just giving the ball away now. Bruno looking for somebody to play the ball to. Højlund picks it up now. Rashford looking for an option and just staying stagnant. Absolutely frustrated as he plays the ball back to Sergio Reguilon. He's looking to play the ball forward. And that's exactly what Manchester United are right now. Negativity. When things are going wrong. That needs to change. But how will it change, ladies and gentlemen? How will it change? Here's Martinez. Now Rashford. Of course, 30-goal season last year. Here's Reguilon. A good look down the left side, but a poor cross. Højlund was making the back post run. And I think Reguilon wanted him to go near post. Supanik saying jogging again. You can see a drastic change to Manchester United's game in comparison to the start, or at least the first 20 minutes. Leroy Sané looking to take on Reguilon now. Dangerous position, looking to whip it, and it goes just wide of Onana's right post. My goodness, so close. Could have been 3. Could have been 3. You show Leroy Sané to his strong side, and those opportunities will always, or almost punish you at least. 1 minute of added time here. As Manchester United look like they will be going into the half 2-0 down. A massive mistake for the first goal by Andre Onana on the Leroy Sané goal. Just something that he should definitely save. The second was a bit of individual brilliance by Jamal Musiala. Man, remind you all, a 20-year-old Musiala tearing it up in the Champions League. Hey, Scampy boy, you ain't gonna catch me out with that one, big man. Shout out to you, but you ain't catching me out this time, homie. Nice try. Half time, ladies and gentlemen. Well, a first half, yeah, a contrast, man. From the first 20 minutes to the final 20, 25, you could say. Manchester United with a promising start, looking sharp on the ball, pressing Bayern Munich, forcing them into mistakes in possession. Some early chances, including Facundo Pelistri, Christian Eriksen, not able to take it. And unfortunately, a mistake by Andre Onana that looks like it may have demoralized this squad. You could even see Andre Onana there looking frustrated and disappointed in himself from that mistake on the Leroy Sané goal. And the second goal, once again, Musiala just tearing up that Manchester United defence, getting the better of Diogo Dalot inside the area and passing it to Serge Gnabry, who made no mistake in his left foot finish right in the corner of Andre Onana's net. No chance there on the second. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of that first half? Be sure to come into the community Discord, have your say, click the link in the description if you haven't joined already. Let me make sure all of the stuff is set up. Manj is already in the Discord. So let's see what he has to say. Hey, Manj. Oh, Manj. Let me see if I can hear. Oh, 1 second. I think I have a mic issue. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just sorting this out. Yeti mic. Yo. Super Nick saying a lack of fight. Never ceases to amaze me, saying Super Nick. Manj, let me know. Could you hear me in the Discord? Just disappeared for a slight second. Let me make sure I got the audio pattern as well. I might not have that. Yeah, I got the audio pattern on my side. So should be all right. Let me know if you rejoin. Manj, let me know. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Super Nick saying a lack of fight never ceases to amaze me. And I mean, well, speaking in that scenario, it's more of the same from Manchester United, right? And it will be very interesting to see the opinions of other Manchester United fans, because there's so much disappointment in regards to how we ended that half, and you would expect it to be so much better. So much better. Let me reset the timer, set it to 45. Ready for the second half. But yeah, you would expect it to be better, and I think you get that little Champions League bounce. I'm not sure if you can call it that, or maybe I'm just chatting utter rubbish. But you really saw that maybe Champions League bounce in the team, where they had a pep in their step, away from home, looking positive against Bayern Munich. And once again, I think I said it, either me or Cappy said it on the last episode of the United Twins. Make sure you go and check that one out, ladies and gentlemen, reviewing the Brighton game. Kind of said, it's almost like we threw the game plan out the window. I'm not sure if it's that, because it seems like there are moments in the game that almost demoralize the team and make them, I don't know, it adds a bit of an element of fear into the game. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it is disappointing. Nonetheless, I just said it's twice. Annoying. Now 3 times. Annoying. Yo, Manj.
Yo, see, I can't hear you, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear you. You're not loud enough on my end. Pause.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me see if I can. Let me see. I can sort that. I don't know why that is actually.
Probably my microphone, isn't it? Probably that.
Because I can hear you now, but yeah, my mic should be loud. Am I sounding quiet in the Discord?
Yeah, it sounded quiet, yeah.
Alright, cool. Let me see if I can turn that up real quick.
Alright.
Is it good now?
Just a bit low, man. Actually, you know what? Let me go on my. Let me change mics. I'll be back in about 2 minutes, yeah?
Alright, cool. Say no more.
Alright, see you in a bit.
Ladies and gents, if you do want to come through to the Discord, have your say on the game so far, please don't hesitate. Click the link in the description. In fact, I can show you guys real quick where exactly it will be. Let me switch over to the desktop view. So you click the description, scroll down. If you're on a computer, or even if you're on your phone or tablet, you can click the description to expand it. Just click show more, and then you'll see right here at the top, join the 22's Discord server right here, right now. Join the Basic Voices channel, and then you'll be able to speak to me as well. You can go and click all the other links, especially on socials, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at CM22ENT. But once again, a disappointing start to the game. The disappointing end to the first half if you are a Manchester United fan. Such a shame, but do you see a way back into this game for Manchester United? Let me know in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. Do you see a way back into the game for Manchester United with everything you've seen in this first half? And if there are any changes you would make potentially, let's have a look at this lineup. On the bench, we've got a triple goalkeeper. Like, defensively, we're a little frail. So you've got Johnny Evans in defense. Boy. Yeah, just the Johnny Evans. By God, just Johnny Evans as a... But in attacking air, well, you've got Daniel Gore, young players, Omari Forson, Hannibal Mejri, of course, scored his first senior goal for Manchester United against Brighton, consolation, nonetheless, but a really good goal there. Scott McTominay, Alejandro Garnacho could potentially provide an impact off the bench. Anthony Martial, he's had some cameos off the bench so far this season, a start as well. Hasn't looked his former self, let's just say that, and I wouldn't be surprised why with all the injuries he's had. But hey, Ole's interview with Andy Mitten backed up what all of the other sacked managers said. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Super Nick. And you know what? That is interesting, right? Going on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's interview, right? Because I'm not going to read the whole thing, but Carl Anka, shout out to Carl Anka on The Athletic. I did have a slight article. Hold on a second. I gotta fix a light issue, bro. I gotta fix a light issue. Cause I'm not liking it. Let me fix this mug. Hey yo, what happened, bruv? What happened? There we go. Let me just fix this real quick. We're not having all of that, bro. We're not having all of that. Hell nah. All right, we should be good now. Yeah. All right, we should be good now. But regarding the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer thingy, this is the best bits analyzed because he spoke about a lot, and I'm sure you guys will have the time if you haven't already to read it. But he touches on Cristiano Ronaldo, right? So it was a decision that was a very difficult to turn down, and I felt we had to take it, but it turned out wrong. It felt so right when he signed, and the fans felt that at the Newcastle game when Old Trafford was rocking. Ronaldo scored twice, of course. He was still one of the best goal scorers in the world. He was looking strong. An interesting little thing there regarding Cristiano Ronaldo. Obviously, he was on his way to Manchester City, and then it was a dramatic turnaround to bring him back to Manchester United. On United's side, or Ronaldo's side, should I say, we all know about how his second tenure ended. He spoke about some of the younger players not being as receptive to more experienced guys as it was back in his day. The whole interview with Piers Morgan, co. I don't need to go through it. But it will be interesting to see what you guys think about that, especially in your opinions. Super Nick saying, I would be surprised if we can come back from this. They have worked out how to exploit our frailties in midfield and the right-hand side. And now heads have dropped along with the effort levels. They look defeated. And how many times have we said that about a Manchester United team so far this season? When things go wrong, heads go low. You know? When things go downhill, heads go down as well. Oh, boy. Yeah. Energy definitely zapped out of it. And shout out to the guy, Redis United. Show some love to man like Redis in the cut as well, man. Show some love. Birthday settings. Much respect over to Redis United. I think we got somebody in the Discord real quick. Hold on a second. Yo, man, you good?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah. It's a little distorted. Let me see if I can tell.
Oh man, it might be on the microphone then.
Yeah, it's a little distorted, the microphone.
Yeah. Alright man, what I'll do, I'll just leave you to it then. Alright, catch you in a bit, yeah?
Say no more, bro. Big up yourself.
Alright, see you in a bit. Bye.
Super Nick also saying, I noticed Rashi playing very deep at times. Not a fan. Yeah. He's had some opportunities to run at Lima. He got the best of him maybe once or twice in the game so far, and the end product was lacking, unfortunately. But, you would like to see opportunities for Rashford to run at Lima because he has shown he can get past him. Not a lot of opportunities for Facundo Pellistri on the right-hand side, I must say. Bruno Fernandes, he's had some chances here and there, not many in terms of link-up play and creating. Took a wild shot at a certain point of time. I think that was when we were 2-0 down, I believe. So, yeah, just in those situations we need to be a lot more composed as a team. And of course, it's not ideal to be 2-0 down away from home against a side of the quality of Bayern Munich in attack, especially. But you need to be a lot more composed, trust the game plan, and try to get back into the game. Because, like I said, I don't know if we can critique the game plan per se of Manchester United, of Erik ten Hag. It's more so individual mistakes that are letting us down. Facundo was fighting, but it's not easy. Him and Delo not linking well. And that's something that we see with anybody on the right-hand side, to be fair. The right back and the right winger relationship isn't as fluid as a Luke Shaw and Rashford, or Luke Shaw and Garnacho, or Malacia and co, or a Reguilon and Rashford, as we've seen in small spurts so far in the game. Reguilon not bad, saying Supernick. Game plan goes out the window, and there you go, just like what we were saying. I try it on one more time. Saying man, say no more. Yo man. Not hearing anything right now. He's gone again. Shout out to my guy Ronan at Pros Only Sports. Hope you're doing well. Today's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by every time. Make sure you can show some love to Pros Only Sports. The black goalkeeper tax is heavy, brev. Look, I saw Drizzy tagged us on Twitter. I do not want to look at that tweet until after the game, brev, because it's peak. Oh, fam. Why is it so strong? Why is it so strong, man? Not one brother can succeed, fam. Look what they did to Mendy, bro. Don't let this happen to you, Andre, fam. Not Andre, brev. No, I refuse. I rebuke it. Superhero Bruno in full effect, saying Super Nick, we don't need Superhero Bruno. You know what was interesting, right? Oh, you know, they were showing a replay on Alphonso Davies, the early chance for Pedestri. My goodness, what a challenge it was by Davies. Just ends up getting the ball. Earlier on, I thought, is that potentially maybe a foul in the area? But what a challenge by Davies. My goodness. Second half will be beginning in a moment's time. I told people he's a Black Barthez. Oh, fam. It's not looking good. I'm not going to lie. It's not looking good. We pray for better days. Manchester United will be kicking off. Playing from left to right in this half. Bayern from right to left on your TV screen. And the second half has begun, ladies and gentlemen. Manchester United with a massive second half job to try and get back into this game in the opening Group A fixture of the Champions League. For both of these sides anyway. We got scores on the doors. My goodness. Arsenal are 3-0 up against PSV. In Group B, Sevilla drawing 1-1 with Lens. Napoli 1-0 up against Braga. Salzburg 1-0 up against Benfica. Real Sociedad 1-0 up against Inter Milan. And of course the early games. 2-2 draw between Galatasaray and Copenhagen in Group A. And Real Madrid winning 1-0 against Union Berlin, courtesy of a 94th minute winner from Jude Bellingham. 20 seconds for a loose pass. We don't have time for this, saying Super Nick. She doesn't need it. She doesn't need it. It ain't easy at all. It ain't easy. My goodness. Man saying the sound was too low on Discord. I don't know what's going on there, bro. I don't know what's going on. I apologize. Rasmus Højlund. winning a throw-in for Manchester United high up the pitch. Surely you would need a quick start if you want to wake up the away fans once again. You haven't heard a lot from the away Manchester United fans. And there certainly isn't much to be happy about right now. Oh boy, read this. I'm not going to read this comment, bruv. It's not looking good. Musiala not able to control the throw in there from Lima. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Kim Min-jae dealing with the ball with his expertise. But just looking back on the ball from Casemiro, he's played a few nice passes there in the game, just not leading to anything so far. Bruno trying to play it around the corner. Kim Min-jae is there again. Harry Kane tussling with Lindelof, giving away a free kick. Of course, Thomas Tuchel must be pleased with his side's scoreline so far, not being on the touchline, serving a ban, carrying over from the previous Champions League campaign. Here's Bruno, Casemiro into Rashford, Rasmus Højlund, deflected it in! Manchester United back in the game! And just like that, only 3 minutes into the half, Rasmus Højlund has his first Manchester United goal. Shout out to Big Task at Hand. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. 2-1. Nah, badness, bro. We gotta get that. We gotta get the accent as well. Rasmus Højlund. Thought he had his first United goal last weekend against Brighton. It was disallowed. Well, he definitely has his first goal here and in the Champions League to make it 2-1. It's game on. Can Manchester United use that energy? Here's Sane now. Musiala. Bayern. Danger! Just deflected wide of the goal. Corner kick. My goodness, what a game we have now. What a game. Bruv, oh my God. My notes are moving wicked and wild. Joshua Kimmich walking over to the corner flag. Here's Kimmich now. Ball in deep towards Upamecano, who tries to head it across. They're asking for a handball. He is at least. Referee not showing any cause for concern thus far. Throwing to Bayern. The connection on the pitch is forming. Saying, Roland, come on. Don't know Bayern. Saying, Manch. Shout out to Big Task at Hand, man. She was showing so much love during the NBA playoffs. New York Knicks fan. If anybody else is an NBA fan in here. Man said, really said, Bun Harlem, we have the real deal, bruv. It looks like the referee and the VAR are having a check. It was a close range header towards Eriksson. Oh no. Oh, he's looking at the monitor. He's looking at the monitor. When you look at the monitor, bruv, he's most likely going to give the penalty. It's such a tight decision. It was close by. Oh no, he's going to give it, isn't he? He's looking at it through the monitor. Dirty danger here for Manchester United. Glenn Nyberg blowing his whistle. Penalty! Penalty to Bayern Munich. A massive blow for Manchester United, having just got themselves back into the proceedings. It was close, but in the Champions League, we see these given, and now Harry Kane has an opportunity to restore Munich's 2-0 lead, 2-goal cushion, should I say. Roland saying, shake my head. Dang saying, Supernick. Ten Hag shaking his head as Harry Kane sets the ball down now for Bayern. A big moment for Andre Onana to potentially redeem himself somewhat after that first half mistake. Kane usually dispatches from the spot. Bayern's number 9 for his 5th goal of the season, for his 5th goal in a Bayern shirt. The referee blows the whistle. Deep breaths, stutters, goal! 3-1 Bayern Munich. Harry Kane. 2-goal lead restored. Disappointment for Erik ten Hag and Manchester United. Capitulation FC saying Manch, can time saying Supernick. Harsh pen, but I get it though, 100%. I get why that penalty was given. There's no point complaining about what is the norm nowadays. No point complaining about what is the norm. I feel like for the last couple of years, guys have been complaining about the same decision. It's inevitable. Those are going to be given. Eriksen's hand was in an unnatural position deemed by the rules, and from there, penalty kick, 3-1 Bayern Munich. I should have put a bet on 4-1 saying Manch. Nah. Well, you know, some key moments here, right? So the first 2 goals in the 2 goals in the first half, big moments, mistakes there from Andre Onana that really sets off the bad moments for Manchester United. And another massive moment where Højlund is able to get a goal back before a heartbreaking penalty. Musiala getting away from Casemiro there and Christian Eriksen. Just an absolute dream. Oh no, Sane off the post. What a goal that would have been from Bayern Munich. Manchester United open like a tin of beans. Rashford. Man saying, I'll be right back. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Here's Gnabry. Gnabry. Goal scorer of the second goal, Serge Gnabry. He's really carved out a decent career for himself here in a Bayern Munich shirt, leaving his boyhood club Arsenal. Everybody knows about that. Those famous quotes from Tony Pulis. Well, he's definitely proved him wrong in that regard. Supernick saying on the counter they don't play. This could be worse. And that's what we've always known. Bayern Munich, their attack is absolutely devastating if you give them the opportunities. And unfortunately, Manchester United have a look at that from Musiala again, getting away from Casemiro. My goodness. Here's Davies in a central area, playing it back to Kimmich. Now Gnabry. Taking on Delo, playing it to Davies. That should be a corner kick there for Bayern Munich, and is. Looking at that from Sane. Almost making it 4-1 for Bayern on the replay. Oh. Just couldn't get the finish right as Onana was rooted. Man saying the dangerous thing is there's still a half an hour left. Indeed, there's still a lot of time left. And right now, Manchester United have to dig themselves out of trouble. Joshua Kimmich. There was optimism for only a few minutes after Rasmus Højlund's goal. Ball into the area, just clipped in towards the back post. Doesn't find Kim Min-jae. Eriksen able to deal with it momentarily. We're getting pulled out of position, all over, totally on the back foot. The midfield is a mess, saying Supernik, and man, McTominay and Garnacho warming up, saying Supernik. Some substitutions that I can definitely see down the line for Manchester United. Davies. And my headphones have stopped working. Great, I'm out of here. Take care, CM, and everyone in the chat. Hey, man, hopefully they start working very soon. Thank you for coming through. Have a blessed night and a productive day tomorrow. If we don't see you again, Kane trying to play to Sane. Cut out once again. Really saying midfield is wide open, just getting absolutely violated. I added the absolutely to make it a little more dramatic, but 100%. After that third goal, you can see Manchester United, they're just on the back foot once again, trying to catch Bayern on the counter once more. But it's total control for the German champions right now. Something needs to change in the midfield, saying Supernik. Here's Bruno Fernandes throwing to the Red Devils. Green and white. They're rocking their kit right now. Manchester United, the third kit, I believe. Johnny Evans warming up too, saying Supernik. Shout out to our sideline reporter. Here's the low. Rashford now taking on Lima. Region! Just across the goal, out for a goal kick. Half chance, but nobody was there. Good run by Rashford again, and just nobody taking a gamble at the back post. Not the first time we've heard that as well. Region potentially disappointed with his teammates. You can see Kingsley Coman warming up for Bayern Munich. Just another tricky winger to deal with if you're a Manchester United fullback. Nearly saying Supernik. 8 shots for 3 on target for Bayern, all goals. 5 shots, 2 on target for Manchester United. Here's Perishli. Hasn't really been able to put his stamp on the game. First time over the top, ball by Casemiro. Won by Kim. Gnabry completing the clearance. Lindelof getting the ball back in play as soon as possible. Look at the bench. We don't have one. And I mean, come on. Realists. You know, that's what we've been talking about, especially defensively. But even, attacking wise, you can bring on Garnacho, really. It's Garnacho is probably the most threatening attacker we have off the bench today with the traveling squad. Anthony Martial is there. Midfield, really, Scott McTominay, Hannibal Mejri. I mean, we have 3 goalkeepers on this trip. That says it all for us, really. Here's Davies. Playing it into Gnabry. First time pass into Musiala. The man who dribbles like magic. Just gliding on the ball. Threatening opportunity here. Playing it into Harry Kane. Shot! Saved by Onana. Oh dear. What's going on? Oh no, a little tussle here. Bring up the... No, don't bring up the fist spread. Don't bring up... We got yellow cards for Goretzka. I think Harry Kane was challenged by Lisandro Martinez. He might have been booked as well. And he's having a little chirp to the officials. Yeah, he just pushed Harry Kane out of play and he collided with the linesman, holding his back, and Goretzka didn't appreciate that one. Butcher and Bruno having a chat. Is someone losing their head? I think so. Kingsley Coman is coming on now for Bayern Munich. First change of the game. And Serge Gnabry, scorer of the second goal for Bayern Munich, coming off. So now, Thiago Dalot and Facundo Pedistri have somebody else to deal with potentially on that left-hand side. Here's Kane just picking it up from Lima. Upamecano. Playing it back to Kim Min-jae, looking for options. Alphonso Davies is showing, but just nice bit of composure there to Kim Min-jae to play it back to his centre-back partner. Here's Lima. Goretzka into Harry Kane. Nice pass into Leroy Sané. He's going out to the left-hand side, taking the shot. And now Onana had to kind of parry that one out because the shot was dipping. Dangerous. Corner kick Bayern. After the clearance, Oyland is going to starve, saying Supanik. Just an excellent knuckleball there by Sané. It's Joshua Kimmich, as he has, about to deliver the in-swinging corner. Ball towards the back post. Onana with a strong punch. Upamecano winning a header, only to go to Bruno Fernandes, who just plays a rash ball forward towards Rashford. Nowhere near, by the way. If anything now, it's a bit of patience and composure on the ball needed for Manchester United, but that is not the case. Kim Min-jae into Lima. Musiala. Always understanding who's behind him, who's in front of him, by the side of him. Rasmus's acceleration is nice to see, saying Supanik. Very swift on the ball, mobile, as I was mentioning before at the start of this game. A different dynamic for Manchester United up top. Unfortunately, he hasn't been in the game as much as of late. Here's Upamecano. Kingsley Coman making a run now. Taking on Martinez. Reguilon coming for some support. Goretzka playing it towards the back post. Leroy Sané heading it across. Lindelof gets there. And Facundo just has to deal with it. Difficult situation there as Casemiro finds Eriksen, boots it. But Facundo won't get there, especially with the pace of Alphonso Davies. And the Bayern Munich fans appreciating that effort from their exceptional left back. There's so many shifts as Scott McTominay's currently being readied by Erik ten Hag, giving him a few pointers for what he wants him to do when he comes onto the pitch. Supinic saying United fans silent. I haven't heard much from the Manchester United fans all evening. For the most part, it has been an unhappy trip to Munich. You're just confirming the booking there for Lisandro Martinez. I think it came from that little incident with Harry Kane and Leon Goretzka. Now Musiala. Playing it back now to Ulrich. Upamecano. Bayern with just full control of this game now. 2-goal cushion. Mus is running the mid. I'm telling you, Musiala in that midfield, my God, running everybody, running the show. Here's Harry Kane, long range strike deflected. Sane will chase it, and Dalot will keep it in for now. Eriksen can get it cleared towards absolutely nobody in a Manchester United shirt, and Kim Min-jae will clear it out. Scott McTominay now coming on for Manchester United. And Christian Eriksen will be departing the pitch. Thoughts on Jay? Did we miss out? I definitely think so. I've been impressed with Kim Min-jae today. On the ball. Defensively solid. Certainly has been the better one out of the two centre-backs for Bayern tonight. Upamecano's been pretty decent himself. Some shaky moments. But for the most part, not heavily tested by Manchester United tonight. Of course, at the start of the season, there was those massive rumours that Kim Min-jae may be on his way to Manchester United, but it just didn't end up that way. Here's Bruno playing it into McTominay. First time pass to Reguilon. Now Martinez. Dalot. Bruno showing for the ball. Doesn't receive it just yet from his fellow countryman. Lindelof. Martinez now. Into Højlund, sorry. Nice turn there. His pass just deflected, and Bayern Munich opportunity to play out, and they play well. Here's Coman into Musiala. Lovely turn. Leroy Sané, a bit of space here for Bayern Munich. On the left-hand side, they're taking their time with it, though. Not in a rush. I'm a Rasmus fan. His movement is so sharp, saying Supinic. Not seen this from a striker in a long while, and I will agree with you there. You know, with Rasmus Højlund, I know I keep on saying it, but it's just something different for Manchester United, a proper out-and-out striker. What do you think of Pedistri's game so far? I don't think he's had a lot of opportunities in attacking areas. He's put in a shift defensively when he could do. But he hasn't had a lot of opportunities to showcase his talent going forward on that right-hand side. We see Manchester United just very left-hand side dominant. Supinic kind of brought up the point earlier on that whoever is playing on that right-hand side, their connection is not as crisp as those on the left-hand side, whether that is Luke Shaw, Malacia, Reguilon that we're seeing now, Marcus Rashford, Garnacho, and co. Shout out to Galaxy in the car. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by every time saying, why did we get rid of Fred? I know a lot of United fans who are saying that now. Yeah. At the end, unfortunately, his contract was running down, and I guess they weren't willing to give him another contract, or maybe a contract that Fred felt like he was deserving of. Or maybe he was planning to leave it at when his contract ran down. Supinic saying, I think his lack of game time has hindered his overall performance, but he shows fight and attention to detail. But him and Dalot, not sure. What do you think, Roland and everybody else in the chat? Diogo, not Diogo Delo, Facundo Pellistri's performance so far? It's under 20 minutes to go in the game now. Here's Lindelof. Bayern Munich just giving Manchester United the space now. Not a lot of urgency to press them on the ball, understandably. And for Manchester United, a lot of people would have probably said this isn't the game that is a must-win for United. You will be looking at the FC Copenhagen and Galatasaray games as the ones that are must-wins. To get out of this group as a just poor touch, but lack of concentration as Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting getting ready to come on for Bayern Munich. Most likely for Harry Kane. The journeyman returns. Kim Min-jae giving it to Davies. You can see the game is just getting away from Manchester United now, unfortunately. At least I haven't heard the Can Go this song again. Hey, you've heard it 3 times, Super Nick. I think that's enough. Harry Kane. He's been okay. High pressure game to throw him in. Good defensive display, but needed to do more in attack. 100% road and 100%. We just haven't seen that in attacking areas. But once again, I feel like Manchester United need to focus more on that right-hand side. We just don't. We seem to always go down to Marcus Rashford and Reguilon. I would like to see a bit of variation in that regard. Galaxy saying Mount is rubbish. I wanted Maddison. Plus, we could have signed another player as well. What do you guys in the comments think about that opinion? I know Mason Mount, he is out injured currently. With his initial performances, hasn't convinced a lot of Manchester United fans thus far. Still an opportunity. Manchester United's number 7, nonetheless. So Jamal Musiala coming off for Choupo-Moting. And they'll be getting a standing ovation from the home crowd. What a performance. Most likely a man of the match performance from the 20-year-old German international. What a performance. Bossing that midfield. It feels like the defense have been scrappy on the ropes, so Facundo is somewhat pinned on the gully side. Yeah, by the gully side. 65 mil, we could have had Doku and some next guy. Man, I'm not even looking at the winger, to be honest, you know. I'm looking at, for us, the midfield was a crucial area where we needed to bolster with different profiles of players, guys that would improve us, improve our possession game, but also our defensive stability, which had been a problem last season and so far this campaign. Of course, Amrabat isn't back from his injury just yet, had to leave Morocco's international camp due to his back injury and hasn't debuted for Manchester United just yet. If they free Gaza, we would get Man United back. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. I would take Moonting, saying Galaxy. I'm not sure if a lot of Man United would share your sentiment, but he's a tidy player. I will say that, Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting. And another, you know, position that Manchester United needed to bolster in. Obviously, we got Rasmus Højlund, but we need another striker, of course. Can't rely on Anthony Martial. And here's Lima. Oh no, Choupo-Moting, good challenge there. By Delo, Harry Kane. Como, Lima, Clipping it in, headed away by Casemiro. Joshua Kimmich. Playing it back to Upamecano. Now, Goretzka. You can hear the yells of the Bayern Munich assistant coach there. Zoltolo. Tonight standing in for Thomas Tuchel, who once again is serving a touchline ban. Nice ball forward towards Harry Kane. He can run into the left channel. Lissandro, overlapping run here by Davies. Kane just trying to bend in a shot. He wins the header. Here's Choupo-Moting. Long range! Good save by Onana. My goodness. Yeah, just good strike, good save by Andre Onana. Corner kick now for Bayern Munich. We're approaching 80 minutes. Sounding like Alejandro Garnacho and Anthony Martial will be coming onto the pitch as soon as possible for Manchester United. Corner headed away momentarily by McTominay. Here's Sane. Lima. Into Kingsley Coman. Choupo-Moting. Just holding up the ball. Keeping it away from Reguilon. Nice footwork there. May have gone out of play, but the linesman didn't think so. Kimmich. Into Alphonso Davies. Sane had to stretch for that one, but somehow wins it back again from Dalot. Through the legs of Casemiro into Kane. Sane has it back again. Now Kingsley Coman. Powerful strike. And Onana able to claim it on the second time of asking. Bayern Munich just back in possession again. Nothing going for Manchester United right now. They're trying to wear us down and then sucker punch. Yeah, Bane's taking the, the rest now, Yeah, Bayern Munich are having it all. Absolutely dominating, bossing the game in possession while Manchester United can't hold on to the ball to save their life. Here's Upamecano driving forward. Come on. And now Choupo-Moting just didn't notice there was somebody on his heels. And cleared away by Bruno. Garnizzi and Martial coming on now. So Rasmus Højlund coming off for Anthony Martial and Facundo Pelistri. Departing for Alejandro Garnacho. A promising sign for Manchester United is a goal on his third appearance now. Rasmus Højlund, very first Manchester United goal and Champions League goal also for United. Pelistri wouldn't be the performance he would have wanted. A big opportunity for the Uruguayan. Garnacho making his Champions League debut. 19 years of age, of course. Emerged as one of their next stars of Manchester United last season. Not quite ready to start in many opinions. But definitely for now is an impact sub. May not make much of an impact in this game. It seems beyond the Red Devils right now, at least, as Marcus Rashford is shifted out to the right-hand side. Quite frankly, I would have probably kept on Facundo Pelistri. if you were going to shift Marcus Rashford out on the right-hand side. But that's just me. Oh, here's Martial, wins back the ball, but unfortunately McTominay slipped at the wrong time. Rashi taking up the slack today. Here's Kimmich. Yeah, Scott McTominay just noted out on commentary. McTominay's playing even higher than Bruno right now. He's kind of gone into the Eriksen role. Bruno Fernandes is that deep line playmaker. No time for jogging now, saying Super Nick. Here's Goretzka for Bayern Munich. Choupo-Moting, who has gone into that kind of number 10 role. Oh, nice turn there. Shot! And a save by Onana. No team is the issue. Not any manager. We need a rebuild. Not a rebuild. Get rid of everyone. Wow. So Galaxy saying get rid of everyone, man. Team is it. The team is the issue. Not any manager. We need a rebuild. Get rid of everybody. Sorry, I didn't read that correctly. Galaxy 20. McTominay from Scotland. Yes, indeed. Oh! Yes, Scott McTominay is from Scotland. I put up a short not long ago, actually, in the international break. I would appreciate if you guys support the shorts and, of course, the United Twins episodes with me and my twin bro Cappy speaking about the games and other Manchester United situations. Pretty much now you can start looking towards the next game for United, which is Burnley on Saturday, 8 p.m. kickoff away from home at Turf Moor. Vincent Kompany's side hasn't been the easiest start for the newly promoted Burnley, winning the championship last year. There will be another test away from home. Manchester United desperately need a win to stop the bleeding. Now 4 defeats in their first 6 games of the campaign. A very, very disappointing start for Erik ten Hag and his Manchester United side, of course, with the injuries and the absentees. Oh, he's playing in his international position, saying Super Nick. Of course, Scott McTominay scoring a load of goals for Scotland in the turn of the new year, 2023. Kingsley Coman with a switch of play, a beautiful switch of play to Sane. And now he can attack Manchester United as he has on many occasions. Kimmich will pick it up on the challenge from Casemiro. Classic slide tackle there from Cassie. Upper Meccano. Now Kimmich again. Captaining this Bayern Munich side. Nice and tidy in the middle of the park. With his partner Leon Goretzka. And of course the advanced Jamal Musiala. Thomas Müller getting ready to come on now for Bayern Munich. An experienced player nonetheless. An excellent option for Bayern to bring off the bench. A 143rd appearance in the Champions League for the German. Matisse Tel, a promising young player for Bayern Munich, also getting ready to come onto the pitch. 18 years of age, Matisse Tel still has a lot to work on in his game when it comes to end product. It will be Leroy Sané departing for Bayern Munich. And Harry Kane departing for Thomas Müller. Yeah, Sane has been immense. Absolutely brilliant. Kane already a fan favourite. You know, we haven't, probably maybe in the early stages of the game, Harry Kane wasn't able to have his print, but definitely as the controllers become a little more lopsided towards Bayern Munich, he's been able to show off his skill set and, of course, put away that penalty to make it 3-1. And to finish the game, 30-year-old leaving Tottenham Hotspur in the summer. It was recently revealed by Daniel Levy that they have a buyback clause in the contract, and that Harry Kane is welcome back whenever. I'm sure Kane would want to stay at Bayern Munich if things continue in this manner, and they can win some trophies and he can get some trophies under his belt. Rashford. Oh, nice little play here. Casemiro! 3-2! Just squeezing it in! Casemiro! A nice piece of play, and just like that, maybe there are some questions to be asked. It's not over until it's over. 3-2! Some slick passing, Bruno into Rashford, who flicks it up. Martial and Casemiro almost lost control of it, but somehow, while on the ground, just gets there before Upamecano and squeezes it into the back of the net with his left foot. Casemiro with the goal. Come on, Roland. Who said Casse done? Saying Super Nick. Come on. Under 2 minutes now, normal time to go. We don't know how much added time. I don't suspect there will be much, but maybe half a chance for Manchester United to somehow salvage a draw. Manchester United throwing. When I see things like this, I wonder, do you think Cassie is deployed correctly? Well, we know he has been allowed to showcase his attacking prowess a lot more than when he was a Real Madrid player. He wasn't really needed to be utilized in that kind of role. Here's Anthony Martial getting past Upamecano and fouled. A really good free kick. Opportunity here for Manchester United. And great work by Anthony Martial on the left-hand side. Showcasing a bit of that speed we thought he'd lost. Look at that. Picks it up after Garnacho lost it. Or maybe they're giving the free kick on the Garnacho challenge. Bruno Fernandes will be delivering. We're into the 90 minutes. We're not too sure how much added time. 4 minutes of added time given now. Manchester United with a big opportunity here from the free kick. Bruno with the delivery, headed away by Upamecano. Martial looking like the old Martial, 100%, bro. Choupo-Moting with the header away. Reguilon fighting, but Bayern will come away with it on the counter-attack. Good interception there by Lindelof. Now Bruno, first time, it's a poor pass. A bit of patience, and now here comes Matthijs Tel. Muller in the middle, off the post. Tel again, blocked. Here's Kimmich. Over the top now to Matthijs Tel. Great chance, game over. 4-1. Hope killed. It's the hope that kills. And the French under 21, Matthijs Tel off the bench. Game over. Bayern Munich, 3 points. And Onana once again on the ground. Disappointed. 2 moments now in this second half where Manchester United felt like they could get back into the game, but costly mistakes in the lead up. Costly mistakes. Lovely touch off the knee, or the thigh, should I say, of Tell. And then just smashing it past Onana. No chance with the right boot. Bayern Munich picking up the 3 points and confirming another loss for Manchester United. Galaxy saying dead. Super Nick sucker punch. Can music again. Jeez. Martinez. Nice piece of skill there. Rashford just playing it backwards once. Ah, man. Here's Onana. Of course, it all started with that big time mistake there by the Cameroonian. Leroy Sané opening the proceedings. Here's Martial now on the right hand side. A little chop, almost giving the ball away. Bruno Fernandes holding off Leon Goretzka. Should I say Thomas Müller? Super Nick saying, I must say Bayern had a clear plan, but were dynamic enough to make the correct adjustments. And, you know, well said, Super Nick. Especially after that difficult start to the game. Laimer giving away a free kick once again, but the game is definitely beyond Manchester United. But yeah, well said, Super Nick. Bayern Munich really adjusted well. They got into the game, and like I said, after that mistake, Manchester United were just a step ahead always. A step behind, sorry, always. Bayern Munich were a step ahead. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Fizzing it. Oh, it's a goal! So Bruno Fernandes, it goes all the way in. Another stoppage time goal for Manchester United. And it's 4-3. Let's see, Bruno. Oh no, it's Casemiro. Sorry, Casemiro with the header. So yeah, Casemiro with a second. So add on to his goal tally. It was actually Casemiro. That sounds very wrong. Pause. Oh my days. Oh, I saw your comments, Super Nick. Mad game. We still saying realist. They're having a goal check right now. Yeah, check over. So it will be a goal. So Casemiro with a double, and that is game, set, and match. Despite the scoreline being pretty close, I don't think the game was close at all. Bayern Munich for the majority of it. Very dominant. Goal scorers Sané, Serge Gnabry, Harry Kane, and Matthias Tell coming off the bench as a substitute and making the game beyond doubt for Bayern Munich. For Manchester United, Casemiro with a double. And Rasmus Højlund made it 2-1 early in the second half, scoring his first Manchester United goal. But unfortunately, those 3 goals were not enough for Bayern Munich's 4. And their return, Manchester United's return to the Champions League, begins in defeat away from home in Munich at the Allianz Arena. Super Nick saying, well, we got put in a spliff as opposed to a chalice, but they were quality the longer the game went on. Yes, we did see the best of Bayern Munich and not the best of Manchester United as the game progressed, unfortunately. But the promising sign is there are games, and it won't be easy against FC Copenhagen and Galatasaray. Of course, another game to come against Bayern Munich. Casemiro trying to hype up and encourage Andre Onana, who is still visually disappointed with the goal he gave away. But it is something he will have to move on going forwards. And in the end, it is Bayern Munich 4, Manchester United 3. This Manchester United team will have to move on from their 4th defeat out of their 6th opening game as the team applaud the away crowd. Erik ten Hag shaking hands with some of the Bayern Munich backroom staff. Of course, the Bayern Munich fans and the players applauding the efforts, the excellent efforts of the Bayern Munich fans all game long. The Can song is in my head. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, just before I shut down the stream, let me know what you think in the game. Super Nick, of course, saying, you know, it wasn't horrific, but it wasn't great at all. As the game went by, the players hailing up the fans, hoping they are not scapegoated, saying Super Nick. I'm going to hold back some of my stats for later in the group stages. You can see the Bayern Munich players just sitting down, appreciating the crowd. And now they're getting up and celebrating with the crowd. Just a brilliant atmosphere to be in. Some of these European atmospheres, top notch. And that's why it's so great to be in Europe. Of course, we can all watch the games individually, but it's great to see our team back in Europe nonetheless. We'll be hoping for a much better performance. I believe our next game in the Champions League will be against FC Copenhagen. Yes, so 24th of October. Oh, no, Galatasaray. Sorry, on the 3rd of October, Tuesday the 3rd of October, FC Copenhagen on the 24th. But before that Galatasaray game, we've got Burnley and a Crystal Palace double. Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup in the 3rd round, and Crystal Palace in the Premier League. Good idea, CM. Great stadium, 100%. Great stadium, the Allianz Arena. So a lot of games coming thick and fast for Manchester United right now, and there will have to be somewhat of a bounce back. Will there be a bounce back for Erik ten Hag's more hostile environment action? Well, we will be at home against Galatasaray. We'll be at home against Crystal Palace on both occasions. Away from home against Burnley. So we will have some opportunities to be back at Old Trafford. But of course, there will be reverse fixtures against Galatasaray and FC Copenhagen. And after that Copenhagen game, it's the Manchester Derby on October 29th. Bagard. It's not looking good. Nah, I'm joking. It's not looking good, though. It's not looking good. So, yes, Bayern Munich keep up their record of not losing a Champions League fixture against Manchester United at home. While United have some things to look back at. Some mistakes once again to learn from, but how many times can you learn from a mistake before not doing it again? Those are the questions we do have to ask from some of these players. Of course, Erik ten Hag will have his say after the game, and then you guys will have your say also. I want to thank everybody for coming through to this watch along. It has been very enjoyable despite the result. Shout out to Super Nick Manges here earlier, Realist United, Galaxy 20, Pros Only Sports. Shout out to Big Task at Hand. Thank you for coming through as well. Shout out to my guy Vibezinho, Coach's Corner. Just blessings to everybody who came by. Show some love on the watch along. I can't tell you when the next one will be, but trust me, click the link in the description to join the community Discord or follow me on Twitter, on Instagram. That's where you will know when the next watch along will be, and also the United Twins, where myself and my twin brother Cappy will be reacting to the game in a couple days time. Super Nick saying thanks to everyone who took part in the stream. It's been festive. It has been very enjoyable. Super Nick also saying I love the Alliance, would love to visit one day. Indeed, me too. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to have a good night. I know Manchester United losing isn't always ideal, and it doesn't give everybody the best of endings to a day or to start of a day, depending on where you are around the world. But I want to thank you all for coming by this stream. If you are watching on the replay, let me know in the comments what you thought. Even everybody on the stream, let me know in the comments what you thought of the game, what you took from the game overall, like what Super Nick says in the comment section below. Please be sure to follow on all socials: Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, at CM22ENT, short form and long form content over here at CM22ENT. The occasional watch along, the United Twins with myself, my twin bro, reacting to Manchester United games, and of course the short form content as well, so look out for that. Subscribe to CM22, link in the description as well, for wrestling chillathons, NBA chillathons, all of that good stuff, and casual football watch-alongs as well. Football chillathons. Follow me over on Twitch for games, playthroughs, reactions, and more. And CM22 archives for some of those Twitch streams, because as we know, they don't always stay on Twitch, so they will stay up on that CM22 archives channel over on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to have a blessed night and a productive day tomorrow. I'll see you lot soon.